Hi, it's Carole again with CSP, and we're here at Surrogate Tabletop with Caitlyn and Melissa. Melissa, husbands and partners are often the unsung heroes throughout the surrogacy process that we as surrogates think is the greatest idea. We have to sometimes convince our partners and husbands to be able to do that. So tell me about your experience having a third journey, how it was with your husband, the support you needed, and what that was like to try to have your husband involved and be your partner in crime.
So, to start things off, my husband was very skeptical at first when I told him about my idea of wanting to be a surrogate. For him, it was a safety concern. He was concerned about my health, my physical health, my mental health, and he just didn't understand the risk. I did a lot of research and included him on all my research, and it took a lot of time, but he finally agreed tentatively to let me apply. He loves telling this part of the story too, because he was supportive of me but didn't understand it, and he has no problem admitting that now. He did not understand my desire to be a surrogate. It wasn't until after our match meeting with our first couple, I don't even think we'd fully closed the doors of the car after our match meeting when he goes, I get it now. I want to do this, and I want to do this for them because they deserve it. And it was that moment it clicked for him. He understood the desire. He understood the need, why, intended parents need people like me. And every step of the way, he's been supportive. I'm now almost done with my third journey. And that is absolutely correct what Carole said about spouses and partners being the unsung heroes. It would have been incredibly difficult for me to do this without his support, without him being there. I will say too, he did kind of struggle with his role at the beginning, which I think a lot of husbands kind of don't really know where they fit in. There's the parents, and then there's the surrogate, and then there's him, and he doesn't know quite how he fits in. I will say that CSP did a very good job of including him in counseling sessions and the match meeting and things like that to help him understand what exactly his role was. And he's been super supportive the whole time, and he's actually the one that convinced me to sign up a second time. So yeah.
And Caitlyn, what did you tell your own children about the pregnancy, and how do you think that they view surrogacy from a child's eyes?
Yeah, I have a 5-year-old daughter who just started kindergarten this year, and I have always felt that children understand more than they can reciprocate, that if you truly speak to them in a way and that they'll really be able to understand it. So I exposed my daughter to the surrogacy process very early on, and let her know, and she got to meet my intended dads, and I really helped her understand that I love her so much, and these daddies really want to have a baby just like I have with her. And in order for them to do that, they need my help. So I think it was a great opportunity for me to expose her at a young age to do for others if you have the ability. And she has developed a really positive relationship with them. She loves seeing pictures of the baby now. He's 8 months old. And she's very supportive of the process. She's excited for me to have another baby for them. So I think it was a really wonderful opportunity to show her to care for others and do for others if you have the opportunity. And it was never a concern of, is this baby my sibling or is it not? The only situation was strangers. Strangers would see me having a big belly, and she would be there, and they would say, oh, is this your sibling? And she would say, no, my mom's having this baby for someone else, which can be an awkward conversation, but I also think it helps the community understand surrogacy, and really exposing the community to surrogacy is becoming a big part of life and family building these days. So it was really wonderful opportunity for her to see that and to be able to explain to even her little friends that what a great thing her mommy is doing and how excited she is for the daddies to have a little baby. So it was a really positive experience for her.